Hey guys, what's up? Pixel Art Builder 583 here again, and welcome for one long overdue edition of the PAB Magazine. There have been 1, 2, or maybe 3 reasons why I waited long for making an edition like this, but we'll cover that shortly. Those who I communicated with on my Discord know I'm doing fine. I'm still in one piece regardless. Now then, let's get going with the topic, shall we? First of all, I would like to state that for one thing, I've been taking one certification class that I hope benefits the job searches I've been doing for the weeks before that. Essentially, it is something like a do-it-yourself kind of class, where I would go into something, learn something in that class, and then communicate with my instructor when I have questions. I've been doing that, and thus, I've been limiting a few of my hours in terms of when I'll be present online for the time being. Secondly, not too long ago, I got myself a new PC. Its specs have been performing well, even to the point where I hit the best case scenario in this time, when I was partially expecting the worst case scenario and preparing for it. Not that I'm being cynical or showy or anything, but there's stuff that will change later down the line, of course. I was getting used to its setup by messing around with mainly Minecraft and Left 4 Dead 2. The more I did, the more confident I was getting with it. I was also kinda slow on the software aspect, where I needed to get some shit set up, like Vegas Pro 20 and whatnot. And I got it all the correct way. Don't ask why I'm saying that, though. So, now you know why I've been away from video production business for a few weeks. Now then, on to Sam for one series topic that's gonna be important.
Thanks, Pixel Art. Again. Now then, we're gonna be on to our flagship series, Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft, otherwise known as, yes, the elephant in the room as of late. We've been getting some progress in terms of deliverables for Season 8 Episodes 1 and 2, though we are almost there. We are just roadblocked by other things that have yet to be done in real life by us, and yes, that includes Pixel Art himself now. While that does not impact him much yet, we unfortunately can't say the same for some others. At least we have some updates, provided once in a few days, which is consistent in my beliefs. Also, we've been tinkering around in the server, implementing the planned projects that Pixel Art was coming up with. While there is one that's definitely going to come soon, there will be others that come soon after the season ends. There will also be more quality of life things that shall come up, as well as overhauls to existing locations. All in all, we are slowly getting things ready for that season. And that's that. So now, we'll be going to Mike for the thing he's looking to say.
Thank you, Sam. Now on to this topic. We are also looking at Microsoft Sam and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2, and as you can see, we have been doing more progress on custom campaign attempts rather than the main series. While the main series is intended to be longer, there have been more progressive approaches for the custom campaign attempts videos rather than the main series, so we are intending to focus more on the main series for now. We are doing this so that way it meets the equilibrium of its progress system to match that of custom campaign attempts, percentage-wise. We know it's going to be hard to do, not to mention tedious, as going with the same old shit has been getting rather old. That's why we are fixing to add a bit more variety into it instead of making it the same old formula. We want it special and dynamic, and that's what we intend to happen. In simpler terms, we are trying to make the 2 series more substantial in progress. Anyways, now we shall go on to Mary for what she intends to talk about.
Thank you, Mike. Now anyways, before we continue any further with what was previously mentioned, I'd like to cover Shantae and the 7 Sirens in my piece. So, you were noticing that only 1 episode was dropped recently and that was it, right? Well, there are 2 more of them that are in development currently, though I have a plan for what may happen. If we end up getting the episodes of the next topic to be covered done and over with at a completely substantial point, we may And I repeat, we may continue to produce episodes on a more regular basis. The reason there were gaps between episode sets is because we had other stuff we needed to focus on, such as Minecraft, Left 4 Dead 2, Killing Floor 2, you name it. That, and of course Pixelart himself had some other things in real life to do. So, yeah, we have that. Once we lift some of the self-restrictions discouraging us from advancing on with this series, we shall go to produce even more. Now anyways, I would like to go on to Alex for what's gonna be covered next.
Why thanks, Mary. Ahem. So, it's been since before Valentine's Day that the most recent episodes of MacLeod and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2 aired, right? Of course, that came before Pixelart got his new computer. I know some people may be wondering when the next few episodes of this series will show up. In actuality, we were in the middle of producing something that contained swamp fever and hard rain when all of a sudden, the aforementioned computer arrived earlier than anticipated. That is when development began to be put on hold for a good while to let Pix get used to the new setup before anything else. But also, above all, at least before the development, we have Swamp Fever and Hard Rain pre-recorded. Development of both campaigns will continue, and then it shall be onto the Parish and Coldstream. Oh, and on last note, we are planning a little bit more after that, if and only if all goes well in the next few episodes going forward. So, that's what will be said for this particular topic by me. We shall now go back to Sam for another topic to cover.
Thanks to you as well, Alex. Anyways, some of you have been wondering, how come more episodes of Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft Dungeons aren't being produced yet, after I concluded the base game campaign at episode 10? There has been a reason why we were holding ourselves back from producing extra episodes. A very good reason. One of Pixelart's fellow collaborators has been planning a similar series like this one, though he was not sure as to when he would start producing that series. Last we heard from him on it. However, no activity on that series came in ever since then, not that I'm complaining about it or anything. That's why as such, I'm thinking about putting this series on hiatus for a little while, until the activity gets rejuvenated. I know this seems like unfortunate news, but as for the plans that relate to the future episodes, that is planned for multiplayer purposes, just to get out one small hint here. In case some people may be asking, why not just solo the episodes too? Let me tell you something. Not only have we been planning multiplayer purposes for those episodes, we have also been planning to tie them in with that one series one of Pix's collaborators was planning beforehand. Essentially, those two would cross over once the point reaches. That was essentially the plan there. If you want the hints without any major mentions, that would spoil the complete intentions of this plan. But yes, that is why the series will be on hiatus for good, while at least. With that aside, I'd also like to announce something that we plan to do next. After some progress on some of the other planned things we want to do, there's going to be something special that's in the planning stage as of now. Ooh, something special, you might ask. Yes, it is indeed something special, though do expect the name to be rather redundant at first. That special thing will be a crossover between Microsoft Sam and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2 and MacLeod and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2. I know what you're thinking when it comes to that, but you shall see how it works by the time it's worked on. For the hints, I will give you one, and that is that it has something to do with which survivor set my team and Alex's team prefer. We will try to work on some of that in due course, but do not expect an ETA of when it will release, at least not at this time. We cannot promise that it will be done by the planned time, but we will give a few occasional updates and condense it into a more detailed project, so that way you know what to expect without it sounding repetitive or redundant. In the meantime, we'll now go back to Pixelart for the final topic to cover.
Thank you, Sam. Now then, we shall cover what's left of this edition, and yes, that shall include the Let's Replay of Minecraft Story Mode. I know, I was supposed to do a few episodes on it 1 or 2 months ago, but so much was happening so fast that I could not. I knew that the new computer I mentioned was coming to me, and I knew that I was gonna need to do something for my future to try and benefit my job search. I honestly feel guilty for giving out an ETA of when I was going to do this, but since I alleviated this stuff for now, I should be able to get stuff in good working order for it. No, that doesn't mean I'm doing it now in any way, but rather, eventually. That's the best I could describe the way I could make up for the delay without promising anything or guaranteeing it. While I like to be consistent with my stuff, there are some things I tend to falter on some of the time, and one of them is executive equilibrium. I know, nobody's perfect in any way, especially when it comes to matters such as this, but no matter. When I do the Let's Replay, you'll know. Now that we've covered the stuff that needs some updating in a long while, we're going to do the usual recap for those who still don't understand or just want simpler terms. 1. I've been handling real-life stuff, especially with PC setups. 2. We're getting some updates ready for Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft nice and steady while at the same time making progress for Season 8. 3. The main series of Microsoft Sam and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2 will go to production more than custom campaign attempts from now on. 4. Microsoft Mary Plays Shantae and the 7 Sirens will continue production after a certain point with other series is reached. 5. Mac, Alex, and Friends Play Left 4 Dead 2 will continue receiving episodes and may receive more if all goes well. 6. Microsoft Sam Plays Minecraft Dungeons will be on hiatus. 7. The crossover with MSSAFPL for D2 and MAAFPL for D2 is currently being planned. And 8. We will also do the Let's Replay Minecraft Story Mode eventually. No ETA guaranteed. And that's all we have for this edition, folks. If you enjoyed any bits of it, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos in the future if you haven't done so. This is Pixel Art Builder 583 signing off. Peace out.